Hi there. This week's writing hack is a quick and dirty way to create email templates. I take this tip from a great new book by Michael Hyatt called Free to Focus. Now, Michael is what I would call a master of productivity. And one of the tips he gives in this book really blew my mind because I've long been an advocate of email templates, but I've been creating them in a very clunky way. Here's how I used to create my email templates. I would either create them in a Word document and then cut and paste into the email, or I would create them as a draft in my email client. I use Mac Mail, and then use a forwarding function, or again, cutting and pasting to send that out as needed. So clunky. Michael has a much simpler solution that I want to share with you now. So here's what Michael does. All Michael does is use the signature function in his email client. So here you can see my signature panel in Mac Mail. This is my standard signature. All it has is my contact information and my logo. But I can create any number, Michael claims he has more than 100, of email templates using the signature box. So here's an example of a really short little message that I would use to virtually introduce one new contact to another. I end up writing this kind of message probably at least once a week, and I usually end up doing a little bit of head scratching before I send it and trying to figure out, oh, is this going to be just right, or I have to dig through my template folder. Now, boom, it's right here in my signature. Now, the beautiful thing I've discovered is that you can actually create fairly long messages in your signature box as well. And you can format them. So here's an example of an email that I would send to a prospect after I've left a voicemail on a cold call. And you can see it's a good chunk of text here. I've applied some formatting with bold-faced text. I've also inserted a hyperlink. So there's nothing about this to suggest to the recipient that this was just something that I created in my signature box. But I know how much time I saved, and that makes me feel really happy. So I hope that this tip from Michael Hyatt saves you a little bit of time this week as well.